So
Yeah.
when, for you personally, whenever you're going into that, and I asked Ryan the same question and same with Scott Fawcett from Decade,
Hmm.
how do you mentally prepare, right? Because I know for myself personally, whenever I'm going into a like a 1 day US Open qualifier or a 2 day USAM qualifier or whatever it is, like there's a different mindset, but I almost don't want it to be different. So is it different for
Yeah.
you or
I try to keep it as standard as possible. I used to, when I was a little younger and a little less experienced, go in kind of thinking, all right, 1 day you got to fire at flags, you got to try and shoot 63 kind of thing.
Yep.
Um, and actually, this is before I started following Decade. That's something that helped me a lot in my career.
Yep. Yep.
And yeah, sure, I'd maybe make an extra birdie on the day, but I might also make an extra double bogey on the day. So, the decade system really taught me there's a time and a place.
Yep.
And as much as you need to make as much as you need to make birdies on those days, the bogeys are just like taking you in the wrong direction, right? So there's the combination of, yeah, I got to make birdies, but I got to avoid the bogeys, right? So I try and take pretty much the same approach into any tournament round in that case. So
Yeah, no, I think that's great. I mean, it's like the old thing with the gym, right? You can't out eat a bad or you can't out train a bad diet. And
absolutely. Yeah.
it's kind of
Yeah.
the same thing that I'm finding. And I actually had a conversation with Scott about the Monday qualifier thing. And,
Mhm.
his biggest thing is the only thing you can really change in strategy is maybe a drivable par four or a par five.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
other than that, and same, hopefully having Chris Nagel on, who's actually based here in town.
Okay.
He's gotten through 7 or 8 of them.
Yeah.
And I went out and followed him around playing the US Open qualifier, and he said he changes absolutely nothing. So I think
Yeah.
that's interesting for the viewers at home because it's like, I think as a player, you have in the back of your mind, oh, I got to go out and shoot 65, but you can't force your way to a 65. It's the hardest.
Absolutely.
Like,
Yeah. I mean, listen, if we could force our way into 65s, we do it every day.
yeah,
It's just not realistic. You just, to long story short, you just got to go play your game.
yeah,
And it sounds kind of weird to say it, but you just got to kind of hope that it's your day, you know.
yeah, yeah. No,
Yeah.
that makes sense. So, jumping back here a little bit, I'm based in a colder weather state. I'm in St. Louis.
Mhm.